Oops, that got twisted a little bit. Hey, all you viewers to play later, how we doing today? You know by that thumbnail, everything else you clicked on to get here. Today, we're going to take a look at Warhammer 40K's Space Marines Primaris Librarian. Now, I will say this. I always love the backstory about, excuse me, did I say Lieutenant? Librarian. I'm sorry. Whew. I always love the backstory about librarians, okay? They're basically warp touch. They've got to be able, they use their powers and everything. But during the Horus Heresy, the Council of Nicaea outlawed them. The thing that makes me giggle so much about that is if you go back in history and look at one of the original Council of Nicaeas, that's where the books of the Bible were put in the Bible by the Holy Roman Catholic Church. I always found that incredibly hilarious. So here you have one of the holiest books in humankind, depending on your religious views. I am not besmirching anybody with that. And then later on in the future, you have that same council basically getting together and going, Always found that funny. All right, let's get some adulting out of the way real quick before we get into the fun. All right, we're going to pause right now for a word from our unofficial sponsor. Hey, all you viewers to play later, how we doing today? I know, new month, we have a new unofficial sponsor of the channel. Copper Johns is joining the family for the month. I will be integrating this video in some upcoming ones. Guys, seriously, you've gone to cons, Adapticon just finished up. You know that maybe you want to have that slanishly fun, but man, you got Nurgle's rot. Dude, Copper John's got you hooked up. They got beard oil, they got beard butter, they've got beard wash, they've got bar soaps. They've got everything you need to take care of your body. They've got supplements and other great things. Look down below in the description box. You're going to see a link right to their, right to their web store. Check them out. Let them know I sent you. You will not be disappointed by anything you buy from them. Guys, incredible company, great products. Now, let's get the other bit of adulting out of the way. All right? So, as of Thursday, April 27th, 2023, on Amazon, this is currently $34. It says Prime Same Day Eligible. I'm going to tell you it like this. Anytime I've done anything Prime Same Day Eligible, it shows up like 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. $34 for a character. It's right in line with everything else. Well, with named characters, they go a little bit higher. But $34 for a character miniature, not bad. Now, it did come in a clamshell. And like everything else with Games Workshop, it comes on sprues. All right, seriously. Comes on sprues. This one you get 2 of them. You had 2 different heads. I chose the helmeted head as opposed to the bare face with the Psyker hood on the back. It's just me. I like having the helmets. I don't know what it is. It's a weird thing. Gimme helmets. Easiest way I can put it. Now in the little clamshell thing, there's your instruction guide. Follow it. It goes somewhat together easy. There are some points where I got a little frustrated because they weren't fitting just right, and if you put something else in the glue head set, everything just pulls in on itself. On the back, you get the usual, the stats, the fun, and everything else. Okay, let's get to the fun of the miniature. So here he is. I really like the fact he's got like the hand that's kind of reaching out, like he's either zapping someone or pointing at somebody. I went a little different with his great cloak here. Well, great coat, for lack of a better phrase. I didn't do an inside-outside difference. I just gave him this overall look of this flowing leather robe that's supposedly going to keep a Space Marine a little bit warm or different. I don't know what my thought process was. I just wanted something a deeper, darker leather. So I took, I think it's called hardwood or deep wood or something like that by the speed paint system from Army Painter. And their leather. God, I can't remember what the fuck it's called. But I put like 4 drops of the leather to 2 drops of the wood, mixed them up, and went, all right, we're getting there. So after that, I kind of dry brushed it a little bit with Screaming Skull. Very light to pick up some of the nuances of the cloak, and then gave it an Agrax Earthshade wash. I went a little easy with the Psychic hood. I just put like the cables coming up because I know they probably should be multicolored because, it's the warp. Everything grows a little bit differently. I did like, that was like one of my original Power Sword things I was doing. And I've evolved into something else since I've been painting my Custodes. So that is going to be the standard for me going forward with Vallejo's gunmetal blue, highlighting with apothecary white and a wash of Frostheart. Because he's a character, I gave him the gold on his Aquila on his chest plate. Normally for rank and file troops, I'll give a silverish look. Anything for sergeant and character models up, you get gold. It's just the way I have always done it. I went a little different for his shoulder pauldron over here. Now, I know a lot of people, and I think... Let me double check. Okay. What was goldish and bone on the pauldron there, I just went with flat out big old bone. I really, really, truly did. I like the way that looked. I like the way I'm getting purity seals now. I know I need to get like a little fine cast marker or something like that to get in there and do little lines on there, but it's just me. I like the way they look. I like the overall simplicity of this model. It didn't have things really weighing them down like tomes and keys and everything else. It's just, yeah. I also went with my new thing that I'm doing for bases. As a matter of fact, I think he was the first guy I ever did this base on. It's been a little while. Where I used Stryland Battlemire or Battle Mud, gave it an Agrax Earthshade wash, and then put the Valhallan Blizzard all over the sides of it. I like the way it looks. I like the simplicity of it, but I didn't like that right there. You can kind of see that little rib. The front part and the back part, I really couldn't get it together at all. And I'll be honest, my green stuff skills suck. So I didn't even bother trying to green stuff it. I just went, okay, I'm going to use them. I know it's not going to win any awards. I'm okay with it. I love the overall look. I love the overall feel. To me, he screams a commander on the battlefield. Just from the height of the Primaris to that little eagle or dead dove on his psychic hood, and the long flowing leather greatcoat. That's just me. Alright, I like keeping these ones a little short, so we're at the most important part of the video. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff right down below. Do you have a Primaris, librarian in your force? Do you really, really use them? I don't have librarians in my Space Wolves, so he is a Primaris rune priest. You get it? Because, Space Wolves don't have apothecaries, they have wolf priests who serve multi-facets within, the force. Yeah, they're apothecaries and chaplains put together. But still. Like I said, do you have one in your force? Do you have successes with it? Did you enjoy painting one? Did you have any construction issues? Share all that fun stuff right down below. You never know who's watching and who maybe will pick up a trick and carry forward in a better way than we were able to. Now, if it made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, made you do any of that during this video, and I'm pretty sure that I did, please hit that big old thumbs up. It's only going to show love and support for the channel, and that is always appreciated. Come here, you. But there we go. My quick look at the Space Marines Primaris Librarian. I want to thank you guys for watching this one. I hope you're having a great day today, a safe day today, and I look forward one day to meeting all of you across the tabletop.